Exclusive.
These are the Flick It auditions.
Are you capable of going 4 minutes without mentioning wrestling?
I'm pretty confident that I can do that, yes.
Let me show you someone who isn't really capable of doing that.
Of course, there's always time for...
It's coming! It's coming! It's there!
There is never time for that.
Hey, maybe in your house, brother.
Ow! Love you, LeBron. Miss ya.
I'm LeBron James.
Wow, this just makes my heart melt.
Brings a tear to my eye, for sure.
I feel like Pixar pretty much changed animation with this movie.
I remember going to see it and my mind being legitimately blown by the details and everything. But now it's just like totally common.
And Pixar's bad now.
I wouldn't go that far. I am always going to opt for a Pixar movie over DreamWorks.
I just don't understand why we don't see more authentic depictions of animals playing sports.
I blame Roger Goodell. I mean, he's willing to sanction movies like this terrible Kevin Costner, Draft Day movie.
Yeah, the NFL supported Draft Day.
But they don't support Air Bud or something of him playing football.
It's as if
That
Air
makes
Bud
no
2
sense.
Golden Receiver had no professional backing behind it.
I tell you one thing, boys. That ain't no golden retriever. That there's a golden receiver.
Which?
That's what I love, the Will Smith song Switch. Actually, whenever that would play in the club, when I was in college, I would drunk dial my roommate.
Mick, you could not do more to enhance your street cred by citing a Will Smith song that you were listening to in the club.
Switch! That was bad. We can throw to a clip for that, right? No, but the Switch.
No, I'd
was
actually like
about-
to throw to a clip of you singing that just now again, so we could just make sure that everyone caught that.
Switch! Okay. Well, yeah, I mean, it's just like you say to yourself, you're like, wow, a movie about stolen sperm I can totally identify.
When I think of luxury, I think of sitting in a limo, opening up a cheese pizza, a pizza that's just for me. That is so depressing.
So I actually just saw the Pizza Underground, Macaulay Culkin's new band, and it was a little horrifying, also awesome. I was not prepared to see Macaulay Culkin on stage.
Does he look super weird now?
He looks like a grown-up Macaulay. He looks like a grown-up Home Alone 2 kid. Like, he's just taller. He's
Which
still
shouldn't be
super
weird, but
skinny.
is.
It is. They were passing out pizzas to the crowd.
Is that
which
why
was
you called the
awesome.
band the Pizza Underground? Because of that scene
Well,
that
it's-
changed my life? It's 1939 in a nutshell.
And Technicolor. Well, part of it.
Right. Kind of ruined kids' perception of monkeys, though, I would say.
Maybe. I thought the monkeys were kind of cool. I was more scared of the trees that were hitting them.
Really?
Yeah, those were scarier to me than the monkeys.
You were more scared of this than this.
Yeah, pretty much.
I was the only one that liked this movie, and I am fine with that.
I cannot disagree with you more on that, Matt. The anti-giraffe crime in that movie just turned me off.
I wouldn't say
big
it's
time.
an anti-giraffe crime. A giraffe should know that when he sits in the back seat of a convertible going
got a
under an
job.
underpass. Come on. When you're a freaking giraffe, what do you say to yourself when you're in a convertible? Terrible. This movie was terrible. I'm sorry. It looks like every other space movie. You know what? Wow. This script was so bad. At least Gravity was visually impressive. That made you feel like you were in space. Interstellar is like faded and ugly. This is the only Christopher Nolan movie I don't like, and it is bad.
Are you done?
I don't know. 20 more minutes of commentary about Interstellar.
I really liked that movie. And in fact, your commentary hurt me so much that I'm going to say something that is going to hurt you as much. I think Jason Schwartzman is the most overrated actor in Hollywood today.
You tried to slay me, and I remain unscathed.
I really liked Interstellar, to the point where I had illegally downloaded the original 2008 script before
why
I
would
saw
you-
it.
why do you
spoil
do
the
that?
whole fucking thing for myself.
Shrek is one of those movies where, why did they make 3 of them?
They made 4 of them.
Why did they make 4 of them?
Not included, and the spin-off of Puss in Boots.
I don't even know that I saw the 3rd one.
Was there a
Existed.
5th?
I hope not.
Best Jimmy Fallon performance of all time.
How many Jimmy Fallon performances are there in movies?
2. No, 3. I actually never saw the Taxi remake that he was in that
with
ruined
Queen
his
Latifah?
career.
I think his career's doing okay.
Well,
I think he
true.
was just
Good.
voted Entertainer of the Year.
That was a great
And
point. Can we get some kind
had
of
a
sound effect
second
there? Because that... Jimmy Fallon's career is over, okay? If I say his career is over...
Then he's having the best year ever.
The first word that comes to mind is overdone. Yes, it kind of looks cool with the blood splattering and raucous speeches and stuff like that, but it's not exactly Gladiator.
Why do they constantly think that everyone forgets that this is Sparta? We know. Where else would they be?
This is Sparta!
If they said, this is Chicago, that would have been news, but...
That would have been
this is Sparta.
surprising.
No, just no.
3 Mean Girls quotes.
4 for you, Gwen Coco. My name being Gwen, a lot of people will drop that on me. Like, you go Gwen Coco, which I really like. She Doesn't Even Go Here is a good one. I mean, Fetch is kind of cliche. I think people use that one too much. I
But
like
stop
the more
trying to make Fetch
obscure
happen.
one.
Side note, no one knows how to pronounce Seyfried. That's how it's pronounced. Please.
Is that really an important... Does that come up a lot? in
It actually
conversation,
really
though?
does.
All right.
I am the Joker. No, wait. No, I'm Batman.
Honestly, I'm really not sure why I talk like this. It's not necessary. I'm wearing the mask, which is the disguise.
I went and saw it after reading your review, and I thought, that sounds
Wow.
really good. I know.
What was it?
Does that make you feel awkward? It was Obvious Child. I really like that one. I told my mom not to take my dad.
She does say vagina like 20 seconds into the movie. If you didn't see that, please go see it. Jenny Slate needs to be a huge star.
Very nice, right, man? Right? It's like every college roommate you had absolutely loved quoting that movie.
It would be hard to think of another movie that is actually good that had such a negative impact culturally when it comes to everyone impersonating it and being super annoying.
Nice.
I never saw this, but I've always wanted to go to MULAN.
Can we just like start? Are these auditions to be Ernest Wilkins, or is this? Because I was hoping to just become Ernest Wilkins. Is that?
Sure, yeah, let's see your best Ernest
Is that
Wilkins.
not what this is about? Oh, I'm Mulan, and I'm pretend.
I have a lot of deep thoughts about this issue.
Do you remember all the crap when she was on Grey's Anatomy? I mean, I know that's not a movie, right? When like that guy was dying and then he was dead and then he came back to life. I mean, she's really just awful.
Guardians of the Galaxy. It was funnier than Lego Movie to me. Pretty much
What?
every other... See, I remember you said you liked the wrestler. You thought he was good, and I thought he was hilarious in that
I
movie.
did.
So there.
Dave Bautista in Guardians of the Galaxy, by far the best performance by a wrestler in a movie in 2014.
Okay, now you're qualifying it, Matt.
How much better was this Dave Bautista movie than the last 5 that we saw last week?
And I think this is the part we throw to this wrestling clip. Sorry.
I set myself up for that. How did I?
You totally did.
Yes! Spam! By Batista!
How this? That was about Facebook? Wait, let's take a look.
If you guys were the inventors of Facebook, you'd have invented Facebook.
Facebook. I told you.
Yeah,
I know everything about movies.
I'm-
That's why I should be on the show.
How this movie did not win Best Picture, I have no idea.
Justin Timberlake was in it. Wins for me.
It was the Lego Movie. 100%. I know we agree on that.
Was the best that you saw.
Was the best.
And Interstellar was the worst.
And there's like,
Come on.
No, we don't have to
Come on.
there.
He just said Interstellar, worst movie of the year. It's not the worst movie of the year.
Yeah, and we can get all your hot takes on the what do we got? Like, how many lists do we have up on our website right now? 20 underrated movies, 12 overrated movies, 37 movies that, I don't know, kind of made me think a little bit, but I'm Matt Pais, so here's my hot take.
Do we have any popcorn here? Like, I only go to see movies because of the popcorn. Is that snacks? I mean, if we could have popcorn at this thing, like, every week, I would definitely come. Because I would like to have, like, you know, spend some of my work hours watching movies and we get to talk.